turn the light on. Or actually, I don't need it. I'm talking about let me turn the light on. Actually, I don't need it. That's so funny because my brother was just yelling at me about leaving his light on upstairs. That's so funny. I was like, "Is you don't got no tails?" He was like, "No, did you take the ones that was upstairs?" Sure in the fuck did, because I wouldn't need to. For one, I could drive and go get my own weed. And two, I'm taking anything up out this bitch, because obviously this the house that you could just come and take shit from, because my shit be coming the fuck up missing. So, anywho, talking about a fucking light bill. And I wouldn't have to live in nobody else's house if people would stop fucking stealing from me. So I don't give a fuck about nobody else's light bill right now, actually, if you want me to be honest. Because I shouldn't be living in nobody else's house. But anywho, I was just sitting here getting the channel downloaded message. I was hearing watch AI. Watch how people be messing around with AI. And AI has been around for a few years, so it's not like it's just anything that's fairly new or whatnot. But one day I had got on my Facebook page, I had took a picture, and I had on some tan shorts and a white tank top. And I had took this picture. I was standing in this living room floor of my brother's house right here, right? But then I got on Facebook like a few days later, and I swear to God, on my mama life, I'm not about to make this shit up. And it looked like somebody photoshopped my picture so that I could look like my old friend Mac's baby mama, Pinky. And I haven't talked to Mac in a minute. I damn sure I don't know Pinky whatsoever or whatever. But it looked as if somebody photoshopped my picture like it was my body and shit. But it looked like they tried to put Pinky's face on my body. On my Facebook page. I told y'all this is how I ended up calling the FBI and shit. Or whatever. It was so much shit going on. This was a few years ago. And I'm like, damn, why do it look like somebody tried to put her face onto my body on one of my pictures, right? Now, why would anybody need to do that? I don't know. So, you know, I can't just be making this shit up. Because that's some weird ass fucking shit for somebody to do some shit like that, right? Right. But I can never make the shit up. It looked like somebody photoshopped her face onto my body. The weirdest shit. Then I was going through some of my other pictures as well, and the same thing looked like somebody tried to Photoshop one of my brother's friends' faces onto my body. Like, people be really fucking around with AI and technology and shit. I'm hearing Catfish AI, and that's so funny because it's bringing me to the tarot reader that I like to listen to, Journey to Soul, and she reminds me of Pinky. And no hard feelings or nothing towards Pinky. I haven't seen her in years or anything like that. I don't care about whatever her and them got going on. I'm just telling the story, and it's the truth. So when I was going through my pictures, and it looked like somebody had photoshopped Pinky face onto my body and Denzel's friend Kim face onto my body on one of my pictures. And it's a such thing as AI catfish. And you know how they try to talk and make your lips move like them and shit like that? It was the weirdest shit. But I just made a video earlier this morning. I titled it The Detroit Cinderella. And I was talking about like people stealing and shit like that. And of course I always talk about how I wrote the FBI like 3 years ago or whatever. And I was writing the FBI because I was going through people hacking all of my Facebook pages, writing people for one, pretending to be me. And I can tell because people was acting like I was writing them and talking to them and shit. Like, bitch, I don't fucking know you. Or nigga, I haven't talked to you in a long ass time. Why are you acting like we was just talking the other day or some shit like that? I can easily tell that somebody was hacking my pages and shit like that. So it was all a part of me writing the FBI and cybersecurity and things like that. And then I frequently talk about how my old friend Tiffany Dewberry has stole my old phone. Her and Alexandria Martin. Between that. So I also talk about how people was exploiting me over the internet, trying to say that I had created like OnlyFans and shit like that. First of all, if I created OnlyFans, that bitch would be jumping, for one. And two, a bitch would be rich off of it, because that bitch would have been jumping. So I ain't never create no OnlyFans. However, if people was exploiting me and using my photos and videos for OnlyFans, then don't that mean that somebody owed me some motherfucking money? Especially speaking of Mac and the photoshopping and all that type of shit, he was the one who kept on saying that, oh, that's why you got an OnlyFans. That's why you got an OnlyFans. And I never had an OnlyFans. I didn't even know what OnlyFans was until Tiffany told me what OnlyFans was. And then I happened to start watching P-Valley, and Mississippi or whatever had started an OnlyFans. That's when I figured out what OnlyFans was. I didn't even know what it was. So that's how I ended up writing OnlyFans and Pornhub, to make sure that wasn't nobody exploiting me over the internet. And that's how I ended up writing the FBI as well. But again, I kept seeing my pictures. Like, I would post pictures, and it's like somebody would steal my pictures and then go and try to Photoshop it and put somebody else's face on my body and shit. And my clothes was coming up missing, and I was going through all types of shit. I can never make this shit up, but people be trying to say that I'm crazy. But no, it's just the shit that I was noticing or whatever. So my clothes and shoes would come up missing. Like, if I post a picture and it wasn't no fly ass clothes or nothing, it'd be something that I was wearing to work or something, I'll post a picture and then my shoes come up missing. That's for instance. Me and Alexandria had started working at the Amazon in Pontiac. I had bought me some purple, blue, and white, like Hirachis or whatever. Is that what they call Hirachis? Yeah. I had bought me some Hirachis so I could walk around in Amazon. This was before they made it that you had to wear steel toes at the Pontiac plant. So I was just wearing my regular Hirachis. I wore them bitches all of 2 times, and the whole box of shoes came up missing. The shoes, the box, everything came up missing. So I'm like, Alexandria, where's my shoes? Mind you, this when she was staying here with me at my brother's house, because she had just got kicked out of her other friend's house. So I'm like, what happened to my shoes? She like, I don't know, blase split. But no, bitches was stealing my clothes and my shoes, taking them to other hoes, who was then photoshopping their motherfucking face onto my body, then wearing my motherfucking shoes, going to court and shit, acting like me. And that's why I said it's going to be exposed all over the internet, because I wasn't making this shit up for years. I was not making this shit up. My clothes and all my shoes were coming up missing. If I wear it, post a picture in it, next thing I know, I go back to look for it and it's gone. I'm only left with these motherfucking scraps. This the only shit that I'm left with, because my shit was walking up out my motherfucking brother's house, like the fuck I said. And all these hoes was working together, like the fuck I said. And it got all the way down to these bitches was really photoshopping their face onto my body and shit. Mind you, that they was hacking my Facebook pages and shit already. And they were already emailing people as if they was me, and talking to people as if they was me and shit. And I can tell this shit. It was nothing strange about it. It was not hard to figure out. That's why I be saying, you motherfuckers be talking about people need a job, should have finished school, should have did this. And you FBI agents ain't even good at doing y'all fucking job. You investigators and shit, y'all not even good at doing y'all fucking job. Because it take me a laptop, a cell phone, and a few motherfucking minutes to crack a code around this bitch, while you motherfuckers be up here talk about first 48 and a bitch dead some motherfucking where. Y'all the ones who need to go back and get some motherfucking training. Because it took me a couple of episodes of CSI, Criminal Minds, and all that type of shit to become a better detective than y'all. I don't even need a degree. And because I can't call on the police and shit, I have to do this investigation myself. That's how I end up finding out so much shit about the Illuminati, about police, investigators, and all that type of shit, and how it go hand in hand, and how the rappers go hand in hand with the Illuminati and the police and the government officials, and how all that shit go hand in hand, because a bitch became a detective around this hoe. You know why? Because when I was calling out for help, you motherfuckers couldn't help me. And that's how I started finding out about AI catfish, hacking, and everything. That's why Verizon want to send me to school for cybersecurity and law and all that type of shit. Because a bitch done crack too many codes and say too many cases around this bitch, and without a degree. Hold on. I did that shit without a degree. But you know why? It's because people, they be knowing too many police and shit like that. Like, speaking of somebody, I seen them talking to the Chaldeans and shit at the tire shop. People be in all type of secret societies and covens and shit. All you gotta do is drive the city. That's why motherfuckers don't want me to have a car either. All I do is drive around and it's like shit come to me. I'm damn near like a police, but I'm not a police. And there's certain shit I don't give a fuck about. Like, I'm trying to figure out, why do police give a fuck if people sell drugs or not? Bitch, if a bitch want to go buy some motherfucking drugs, she want to get high and overdose and all that type of shit, that ain't nobody. You got the free will to do whatever the fuck you want to do. So it's other shit that the police and shit need to be worried about. Long as you ain't selling to minors, fuck that bullshit. Because a grown person got the free will to get high and overdose and die if they want to. So it's other shit that be out here going on that the police don't care to work through, though. All this scamming and shit. But you know why? It's because the police, they like to take bribes and shit. But for the last 5 years, I could tell you about so much shit that been going on in the city of Detroit. Behind corrupt officers and shit like that. People paying off their family members and taking bribe deals between judges, lawyers, teachers, and every fucking body. And it took me the least amount of time to figure this shit out. Meanwhile, it's still detectives out here working on one motherfucking case that's 20 years old and shit. But that's what I said. They be too busy like, oh, she's a rookie. She doesn't know what she's doing. Oh, she don't have a degree in this. She can't figure it out. And a bitch can do your job better than you. And I ain't trained for this type of shit. All of my life, I either was like a CNA or in the medical field, or I worked at call centers. But even that, it teaches you a lot. It teaches you a lot. And I was able to find out so much. And that's so funny. I was watching the show. I even had to date people to find out shit. I even fuck with niggas to find out shit. That's why I said I'm like an FBI agent. And I always use the example of Bad Boys 2. When Gabrielle Union was fucking the man from the mob. She was fucking around with him. But it was because she was on the case. She was never in love with him. She didn't give a fuck. I just shared a status from somebody off of this page, actually. And the status said, you women wonder, basically it's like women wonder why niggas don't take them serious when y'all be out here fucking people with no feelings and all this type of shit. Well, first of all, you niggas be out here fucking on bitches and y'all don't give a fuck about us. So why can't a bitch fuck with you niggas and not give a fuck about you? You see, what goes around comes around this bitch. That's what you gotta know. For one, that's why bitches is out here cold-hearted and shit, because you can love a nigga, care about a nigga, be faithful to a nigga, and he still dog you the fuck out. So guess what? You better be motherfucking smart and go do what the fuck you want to do too. Or you gonna be sitting at home like a sad motherfucking puppy, crying while a nigga outside living his best motherfucking life. So I advise you to do what you want to do until you find somebody who make you not want to cheat or make you want to be faithful. And that's called dating anyway. It ain't even no such thing as a hoe. Unless you in a committed relationship and you still decide to go out and just be fucking around with everybody. But as long as you single, you can fuck whoever the fuck you want to. As long as you know how to protect yourself. And that means physically as well as spiritually. Meaning you know how to cleanse that negative energy off of you. Okay? It's the same thing. Wearing a condom to protect yourself physically and wearing protection and knowing how to pray and cleanse negative energy off of you anyway. But anyway, Gabrielle Union in Bad Boys 2, she was fucking with the man because she needed to get all type of evidence against him. Okay? Same thing with, I said go watch Wicked City. And Sharice, she started fucking with the guy, the warlock, so that she could get information on him because he worked for the council and he was trying to kill the witches. So she was fucking with him to get information from him so that she could protect her and her friends. I don't have to fuck with people who I didn't give a fuck about, and I knew damn well they didn't give a fuck about me. Actually, they was out to get me. But you see, that brings me back to Nicki Minaj's video where I said either you are the target, you kill the target, or you become the fucking target. So it's going to be times when you live my life that I done had to fuck with niggas who I knew didn't fuck with me or who I didn't give a fuck about, but I knew that they were sent to me and they were sent to me for a reason. And you got to break codes like that sometimes. And when you up in rank, you know that type of shit. So that's why you don't be giving a fuck about calling people hoes and shit. You know, some shit just be an assignment and a mission. You know, that's why you don't get your feelings hurt. Okay? And sometimes you still fall in love. Like, you could be, that's how the story, like the lady falls in love with the hitman. You find out this person is here to destroy you, and this person is here to destroy you. However, they end up falling in love with you because you innocent. And you end up falling in love with them because you can see through the bullshit that they got a good heart. You get what I'm saying? So it's been plenty of times that I fucked with niggas or even fuck the nigga just to get some information out of him. And when you get deep into this spiritual shit, why they talk about protect yourself from negative energy, soon as a nigga enter your portal, enter your motherfucking coochie and shit like that, you will instantly start getting downloads and shit. That's what I'm talking. You got to be up in rank to understand this shit. So I done figured out a lot of motherfucking shit. Okay? I have figured out a lot of shit. And, you know, the most of the information that I got came from niggas who was really sent in to love bomb me and gaslight me and make me feel like they loved me so they could eventually dog me out and shit. Them the motherfucking niggas that made me up in rank. Them the same niggas that taught me a lot of shit. Them the same niggas that exposed light on all the shit that I was talking about. From cybersecurity, cyberbullying, people stealing my money, people working against me, a murder plot for hire, and everything. You know how I found this shit out? Through you niggas. And through people who thought that they was better than me and could be talking down on me, acting like I'm too slow to put two and two together. You motherfuckers expose yourselves. Y'all expose yourselves. And you group of gay ass niggas that sit around talking about bitches all day, I channel y'all energy 24/7. You know why? Because you can't stop talking. You talk like bitches. You talk like bitches. But then y'all be going around talking about bitches. You are a bitch. Baby, I'm up in rank. I'm up in rank. But, yeah, my headphone just died. I hope you can still hear my video. Like, speaking of, Tobias used to be trying to test me. Like, he'll be watching me the whole entire time, right? So, it's like he'll send a nigga to see if I'ma fuck with a nigga. If I'm telling you that I like you and I only want to fuck with you and you out here fucking anybody who you want to, why is you sending niggas to be all up in my space? So now I'm going to fuck who the fuck I want to. And actually, you should know that them ain't your friends and families if you even cared about me in the first place. You get what I'm saying? So it's like niggas will be trying to set you up and test you. Bitch, you don't need to test me. Test your motherfucking self. And then test the motherfuckers who you think so highly of and question their motherfucking loyalty. You get what I'm saying? And thanks for helping me solve a case. You get it? It's like, you got to be smart. Work these niggas. Don't let these niggas work you. Work the system. Don't let the system work you. And that's what I had to teach myself. Because people kept trying to use me, gaslight me, belittle me, and act like I was nobody. Lying on me and shit. Stealing my motherfucking money and shit. Getting clout off of me and shit. Oh, I'm about to alchemize and transmute this shit on the bitch. Real quick. So that's what I've been doing. And I've been being attacked for years and years behind stolen money, sex tapes and shit of me that I never gave people permission to exploit or anything like that. Bitch, I'm up in rank and running to the motherfucking bank. Do you understand? Because everybody's getting sued. That's why they say move in silence. See, y'all was out loud, being very loud, disrespecting me and shit. But you ain't see all the shit that I was peeping and how I'm about to slither on your ass like a motherfucking snake. You thought you was a snake. I'm about to show you how to move in silence up on and sneak up on a bitch. But that's what you get for underestimating people, treating people like the underdog, talking about people and not knowing what the fuck you talking about, stealing from people and putting your hands into shit that you ain't have no fucking business. Now look at you motherfuckers. Out here got a catfish AI and all this. And y'all motherfuckers thought this shit was funny at first. She doesn't even know it's us. No, I know it's you. She didn't even notice that we did this. Yes, the fuck I did. But sometimes you got to let people get away with a little bit of shit. And then pew, pop up on that ass. Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one that upped the skull on these motherfuckers. Do you understand this shit? Then when you do that, they call you fake. How come she didn't tell us that she knew that? How come you was going around being a pussy ass bitch? If you got a problem with somebody, you should say it to their motherfucking face. But no, it was never a problem. Bitches just wanted to steal and shit. You get what I'm saying? So now shit is coming back full circle, and they amping it up. They really lying now. They really spreading lies, but you see, they didn't learn from the first time. It's called stupidity and insanity. Because insanity is to repeat the same thing over and over and over again and expect a different result, right? So you gonna keep on lying, keep on stealing, keep on keeping on. And now you see that shit starting to go bad. So you want to come up with a whole new plan to do it again. So you know that the consequences is going to be 10 times worse, right? You haven't even experienced anything yet. Like the death of your children, your loved ones and shit like that. Losing your houses, your cars, your jobs and shit like that. You know, the same things that people wanted for me. And you wonder how I live in such peace is because I never did shit to deserve this. So it's like God just said, sit back, relax, and lay low. Don't say shit. I'm going to tell you when to make a move. Because these motherfuckers think they slick. You know? That's what's taking place now. People thought they was getting away with a whole bunch of shit. Like, to the point that they was laughing at it. Really up in their ego and shit. And you don't even know what the fuck about to happen to you. You don't know what I've been doing behind the scenes. Just like I didn't know what y'all was doing behind the scenes when y'all was laughing and thinking it was funny and shit. Well, you don't know who I know. And what I be working on behind the scenes. Just like people didn't know I wrote the FBI. Just like people didn't know I wrote Fox 2 News. Just like people didn't know I knew how to read tarot. Just like people don't be knowing that I know how to find out where you live. Y'all don't know what the fuck I know. Or who the fuck I know. Just like people ain't know I came from killers, gorillas, and drug dealers. That I come from the real Illuminati and shit. That my people be up in rank, full-blown 30th-degree Masons and Freemasons and shit. That I come from real blooded Eastern Stars and shit, who go deep into this shit. You people don't even know what's in my blood. What you ought to know, it ain't HIV like some of you motherfuckers got. Y'all don't even know that I know that some of y'all got HIV and shit. Because y'all wanted to be fucking on the same niggas and shit. Having threesomes and power of 3 spells and orgy parties and shit. I be seeing you motherfuckers. Ugh. But they be the ones that be looking down at me and shit. And people be trying to expose me. But the only reason I ain't exposed half of you hoes for having HIV and shit is because I don't want a bitch to be able to sue me for HIPAA. But then again, you won't even be able to sue me for HIPAA because I'm not breaking into nobody's medical records or anything like that. I just be channeling messages that my ancestors be telling me. Like, bitch, your cousins be acting like they better than you. Them hoes don't be telling people they got AIDS and need Biktarvy and shit. The most you ever needed was a goddamn flagell around this bitch. While people be talking about pHs being off. People's bloods is off. People's blood types is fucked up. Immune systems and shit. And my pH balance ain't been off in a very long ass time. And niggas are coming to your life to fuck over you and then they want you to care about them and shit. Oh, please! Go suck a dick. Like half the fuck you niggas be doing anyway. Y'all be sucking dick and fucking each other in the ass. I be seeing the shit. That's why I said half these niggas, they know not to step to me talking that bullshit. Bitch, I will expose you. It's my gifts. God-given gifts. The gifts of being a seer. And bitches will want to call you crazy. And say that you slow and shit. Girl, fuck you. Let's really talk about some shit. But anyway, I've been seeing it. I've been seeing so much shit. And all this shit that I was talking about for the last 5 years, but really heavy on the last 2 to 3 years about this sex ring and hidden cameras in these hotels and shit like that. I'm willing to bet you any amount of money that these hotels, I can give you 2 hotels right now that can get busted for sex trafficking and hidden cameras. And the employees be a part of this shit. I can give you 2 hotels. But you know why I won't do it? Because ain't nobody take my claim serious. So whatever happens to whoever go to them hotels, fuck y'all. Because guess what? When I needed help, didn't nobody give a fuck to help me. It's certain people that I be caring to help. Like when I said the London Thomas story and shit like that, that's why I was exposing a little information about the things that I can see. But again, I ain't the police. And the police said fuck me. So fuck the police. Figure the shit out on your motherfucking own. That's just like I did that video. That's the very first video on my Instagram page when I was doing the Hutch did the chain. And somebody wanted to say, Hutch didn't even die that way. I must have triggered you when I made that video. Because if you watch the video, I clearly said I never even been inside the Hutch jewelry store that was in Oak Park. Or is that Southfield? I think that side of the street is Oak Park. I never been to that store. I never bought a piece of jewelry from Hutch. However, I kept dreaming of him. So whatever I said in that video must have triggered your raggedy ass to the point that you wanted to say how Hutch died. And how the fuck you know? Was you the one who did it? I tell you, I be triggering motherfuckers. Damn. But anywho, I'm here to watch the catfish and the AI. Because this is how people is getting away with a lot of shit. And I just gave you prime examples how I said that it looked like somebody took my picture and photoshopped somebody else's face onto my body. I saw the shit. And then you know what was the dead giveaway? When I went to go meet up with this person, they were like, oh, you remind me of my baby mama. Yeah, I bet you I motherfucking do. I bet you I do. And then I was listening to a reading around this time too, and the reader gonna say some, well, yeah, it's my weight goes up and down or whatever. They was talking about this court case that people was going to and shit, and how people was using AI and how your weight can go up and down. No, you is a fat hoe, and you put your fat ass motherfucking face on my body, and then tried to Photoshop that bitch. I saw it. That's just like my old coworker who gonna send me a video one time about how people was getting gaps put in their teeth and shit like that. You would be surprised the shit that people was doing just to steal some motherfucking money. Or just to get away with exploiting sex tapes and shit. You would be surprised. But that's just like I said, Tiffany Dewberry was the same one who came into my house talking about some, because I'm going to be at your funeral like Aaliyah would never kill herself. She loved her kids too much. Bitch, why are you planning my funeral, fat asshole? What the fuck you talking about? She was the same bitch who stole the phone too. She was the same bitch who was copying everything that I do and say. She was the same bitch who kept on trying to buy the same outfits as me too. And my kids can vouch for this shit. She was like the same one who also said, I always wanted to be Aaliyah. She was really mocking me and mimicking me so much. She wanted to be me so bad, but really, and she's the same one who came to my house on Griggs and said that she was just waiting to receive these 2 checks that was supposed to be coming in my mail. You see, I peeped all of this shit. But when you got a whole bunch of group of hoes working against you and shit, you got to be smart. Because now they're working against you in numbers. So you got to be smart because they already outnumber you. So again, just like they be working behind the scenes, you got to start working from behind the scenes too. So you got to gather up enough evidence and proof so that when it's time to take this shit to court, you can sue these motherfuckers. And you can know what you're talking about. Because you already about to have about 70 people lying and working against you. So you got to go with hardcore evidence and proof against the bitch. Okay? So over the last couple of years, I've been learning shit. I watch all type of shit on YouTube. More than just tarot. And sometimes I know not to watch it on my page, but to watch it off of somebody else's page. Because people done hacked up my stuff so much they want to see anything that I like, share, or subscribe to. So sometimes you got to go watch shit off an account that ain't even yours. You get what I'm saying? So I watch law videos. Again, so that when it's time for me to go into court, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I watch all types of videos, okay? And I listen to all types of music. So I'm not, because I don't even get on this bitch. Facebook and shit. People think I be on Facebook. They be trying to be funny and subliminal on this bitch. And I don't even get on this motherfucker. I don't get on Instagram or TikTok or none of that shit. You know why? Because a bitch be too busy investigating shit off YouTube and any other platform that I find to be useful. I be listening to people who can relate to me. So yes, I watch tarot. I watch tarot because I know how to read tarot and we be on the same page. So I talk to bitches who know about the shit that I know about. Okay? And I like to read up on law shit. Okay? Because guess what? When I needed lawyers and shit, every court-appointed lawyer that was given to me, they flaked out on me. They said they couldn't help me. So guess what? You got to learn shit on your own. So that people can't just turn you down and you just vulnerable in the situation. You got to learn this shit on your motherfucking own. Not even to go and just be attacking nobody or using the information against them, but so that you can defend yourself. That's just like, I was never one for fighting or nothing. Arguing and shit like that, I would pretty much like to stay to myself. This day and time, bitch, I will fuck you up. Do you understand me? I don't give a fuck about, as soon as I feel the least of disrespect, I will fuck you up. That never used to be me. I'd just be like, oh, let bygones be bygones. But that's why people think that they could take over you and shit. That they could belittle you and treat you like you ain't shit. But as soon as you be like, oh, fuck that shit, and you start giving people back what they gave you, they don't like it. You're fake. You're phony. Or you're acting different. No, I'm defending myself. And bitch, you're not about to walk over me. Matter of fact, let me show you something. You get it? I hope you get it. So yes, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. Learning. So while people worried about me going to school and getting jobs and shit, don't worry about me, baby, because I learned shit. I leveled up on bitches. And like I keep saying, I'm up in rank. Because I've been Googling, asking Siri, and asking YouTube. Especially, I don't got friends to go and ask and shit. Okay? And again, people was working up against me in numbers. Okay? So yes. But I've been feeling really good about a lot of shit. I've been feeling really good about a lot of shit. Especially like I be giving myself confirmation about shit too. The more I do research, the more I go digging. I'm here digging to the rabbit hole. The deeper and deeper I get, the more shit I get exposed to, the more shit makes sense to me. I need to put my phone on charger. It's about to die. But yeah, I'm up in rank. I was about to say, why do it look like I got arm hair? What the fuck? Took all that hair off in the shower the other day. Yesterday. I need to get up and go to get in the shower in a minute because my daughter has to go get fitted for her dress later on, and I need to take her, and I'm gonna, get cleaned up. Get cleaned up and stuff like that, so I'll be able to take her to her fitting if my brother don't be trying to do it. But yes, I have learned so much, and I'm so excited. But I done had to do the craziest shit. You know how they say do something strange for a little change or something like that? I ain't never had to do no shit like that. But again, I done had to fuck with people or act like I'm really interested in you because I knew that you came to gaslight me. You came to do some fucked up shit to me or some shit like that. And not everybody, and neither do I know off bail. But as soon as I figure it out, pop goes the weasel. Like, oh, you tried it. Can't believe you tried it. Bitch, you played. Like now I'm about to be a detective on your ass. That's like this one guy. Actually, I can tell you who it was. I ended up, when I just had to move out of my house or whatever, And I ended up bumping into this guy and meeting him or whatnot. He was a pretty cool guy. He had a whole bunch of, shit seemed like he got going on, a nice amount of this, that, and the other. But I'm not interested in that, Like, I don't give a fuck what you got if you can't do shit for me. And I could tell when you sent to do something to me or ask me questions or some shit like that. You can just tell. So while I was out with him, I had a good ass time. Yes, I'm smoking up the weed. We go, if we drinking something, we gonna drink something. We laugh and we talk and we have a good time. We gonna fuck, and I'm gonna go back home. And then I don't gotta worry about the shit again. And I don't see what the fuck is the problem with that. Like, you not married, I'm not married. If you single and I'm single and we just want to go have us a fun, spontaneous night, we grown as fuck. So what's the problem? But in the midst, you still find out shit. So that's like two birds with one stone. I had a good ass time and I put another piece to the puzzle together. So who's losing here? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. But people would be mad. Like, no. No. But you got to become an investigator. And the person that I cared about last, Tobias or whatever, that's how he was. He was like sent to fuck over me. And I can tell. Because he, for one, met me, but then he started talking about me as if he knew me. Or if, like, he knew my baby daddy or something, and he was listening to my baby daddy or some family or something. He started trying to talk to me as if you're talking, not to get to know me, but you're talking to me as if you know me or something. You should be trying to get to know me, not be talking at me as if you already know me when you just met me. You can always tell when the family or friends send somebody in because they already come in acting like they know you. Acting like you a hoe or something. Like, your stupid ass been listening to the family, huh? Oh, I guess you one of the minions. Well, let's see how long this lasts. Are you a hitman or are you just sent to break my heart? Which one is it? That shit's so old now that I can't even give a fuck. Because they've been doing this shit for years. I hope to bump into somebody and have true love one day, but I be prepared for it to be a hitman or somebody trying to gaslight me and shit, because it's just what the family does. And that's, again, something that I was trying to explain to Tobias. So I don't be giving a fuck if niggas take me serious, because I don't be taking niggas serious. I can't take you serious at first. You know how they say you guilty until proven innocent? You're guilty until proven innocent. So when you come into my life to date me, I'm already about to be moving like you coming in this bitch to gaslight me or do some fucked up shit. I'm not going to treat you that way, but I'm going to, in my head, move that way until you prove to me that that's not who you are. Then I'm going to let my guard down and open up to love when it comes to you. But until then, I got to keep my guard up because it happened to me too many times. And they say you live and you learn, so you can't go into shit being no fucking fool. You got to always expect the worst but hope for the best, even when it comes to love. So I be expecting niggas to dog me, to dog me out, and to gaslight me and lie on me and all that type of shit, because it happened to me so many times already. Granted, that's not what I want. I be prepared for that, if that makes sense. But I be praying to God that this is not what it is. Like, God, is it real love this time? Like, do this person really like me, or is this another one of the ones that my family or friends sent to me? Like, which one is it, God? Please, I really do deserve real love. So is it here, or is this another test? And for sometimes it be test. So that's why, like, damn, I get discouraged in the fact that it's a test, like, because I'm ready for real love. But at the same time, you got to work these niggas just how they work you. You got to get information up out these niggas just like niggas be coming to get information up out of you. You get what I'm saying? And you got to figure this shit out. They be coming to gaslight you, to steal your identity, to steal this, act like you their wife, pretend to marry. Also, they can do all this fucked up shit to you behind the scenes. So I've learned that. Granted, I want to be in love and I want to have a husband and move on with my life and be married and all that type of shit. Any nigga, even from here on out, after this video, if I bump into a guy and he asks me for my number, I got to treat this guy like he's guilty until proven innocent. And that does not mean I'm dogging him out or telling him lies, because I'm going to be my raw, authentic self. That's all I can be anyway. It don't matter who the fuck you is. But what I'm saying is, you going to tell me, you could probably tell me you're not married. I'm going to say, well, I don't know if that's true or not. I got to be talking to you for a minute, because y'all niggas be out here hiding wives. Hide your kids, hide your wives, literally. These motherfuckers be hiding their kids and wives and shit, lying about it and not giving a fuck. So you never know. You be having to figure this shit out sometimes, unfortunately. So granted, you could come in and you could look like anything I've ever prayed for, but I gotta treat you as if you the same niggas that I already had already. And I don't mean that by not giving you a fresh start or a chance, because obviously I am. And I'm not going to be treating you like you every other nigga. What I'm saying is I'm not going to let my guard down until I know for sure that you not here to fuck over me. And that's what I was going through with Tobias. Like, damn, he here to fuck over me. But dang, I really like him. But I can tell he here to fuck over me because of the shit that he's saying to me. Or like now he done got back brainwashed by the coven or something. So, fuck. Like, is he gonna believe me or is he gonna believe them? Is he gonna treat me right or he gonna treat me like how everybody else is? He gonna want to fit in with everybody else or he gonna have a brain of his own? And that's how I gotta treat anybody. Because I live in a city where people done ganged up against me and worked against me so much I don't trust nobody. But that don't mean that everybody got bad intentions. It's just like you got to figure the shit out. You have to use your discernment. So I'm not saying I'm judging people like as soon as I walk into a room or something like that, because I'm not. But the very first sign that you show me that you here to gaslight me, fuck over me, belittle me or something like that, I move accordingly. And that took a long time for me. Because before it would be very much so easy for me to get my feelings hurt. I would be crying about certain shit, crying over things and how people treated me or the things that people said to me. But now I say, like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. It's the shit that people be saying to me now, I can laugh that shit off. Because I done been hurt already. I done peeped game already. So now it's just funny, like, damn, these motherfuckers still trying it. They up to it again. Oh, now they on plan Z, like I said. You know? So, I've become a detective in every aspect of my life. Every aspect of my life, I've become a detective. It's crazy. I even noticed something when I went to the grocery store this morning. I noticed how people watch me. I pulled up into the driveway. I noticed people watching me, right? I pull out the driveway. I run to the grocery store. I come back in to the driveway and come in the house. But that little bit of time, I could realize how people be watching me. They make a phone call. She leaving. She don't go nowhere. She probably going straight up the street to the grocery store. Boom, the person from the grocery store outside waiting on me. Yeah, she pulled up. She parked in the handicap park right here in front of the grocery store. You get what I'm saying? But I be in and out. But you just know this shit and how people watch you and what they do. Like, y'all so fucking lame. And people be wondering if I do the same thing every day. Y'all do the same thing every day. By watching me and trying to set me up. Like, you, again, on plan Z. It's 26 letters in the alphabet. You the one doing the same shit every day, trying to figure out how to fuck over me. And speaking of the name Pinky, I'm hearing Pinky in the Brain. Well, what are you going to do today, Brain? Try to take over the world. Well, what are you going to do today, guys? We're going to try to ruin Aaliyah's life. You the motherfuckers that's doing the same thing every day. I be sitting back laughing, minding my business, catching up on Law and Order. And not the TV show. Law and Order, New World Order, and shit like that. Bitch, y'all be watching me and I be going up in rank. Did you see that? So, yes. I'm over here writing a book. Picking up on my ancestors and shit. Bitch, don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. But, I've been noticing so much shit. And I've been noticing how I don't pay attention, but attention pays me. It's so much. The Pinky and the Brain. What are you going to do today, Brain? Try to take over the world. The Pinky and the Brain. That's so funny because I started off this video and I was saying how it looked like somebody photoshopped my old friend Mac, his baby mama Pinky. It looked like somebody photoshopped her face onto my picture. Somebody getting fucked up. somebody is getting fucked up. Somebody is going to court. Okay, I made a video earlier. You see how my spirit guy is about to start talking to me. I made a video earlier and I was talking about court. How I said that I had a dream in 2020 and I woke up off the side and I laid on the side of my bed. I said somebody's stealing from me and I want my fucking money. I want my motherfucking money. My house was stolen from me and a lot of shit was stolen from me. But the people behind stealing it, Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the motherfucking Brain. My mama used to watch that all the time. Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. You motherfuckers really thought y'all was smart. Catfishing AI. Pinky and the Brain. Trying to take over the world. Trying to steal Aaliyah's money. The Pinky and the Brain. Mac and Pinky. Pinky and the motherfucking Brain. Sex trafficking. Exploitation. Getting the school to work against. Calling CPS. Stealing money. Hiding the fact that somebody died. Killing people. Sex trafficking. Hidden cameras. Placing hidden cameras in people's houses and shit. All you motherfuckers getting told to fuck up from the flow up, ain't y'all? I'm seeing it. People losing their houses, losing their cars, losing the kids, losing the businesses, the buildings and shit. Somebody going to court right now. Somebody losing every motherfucking thing. Even their sanity is what I'm hearing. Pinky and the Brain. What are you going to do today, Brad? Pinky and the Brain. Look at my Aunt Lee smiling. She like, yeah, bitch, you figured that shit the fuck out. Look at her smiling. You figured that shit the fuck out. Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. Come on, computer, hurry up. Oh, I gotta connect to the, fuck. What are you going to do today, Brain? Try to take over the world. My ancestors, they giving it to me right now. They said, Aaliyah, Pinky and the Brain. And I started this video off and I said that I realized that there was a picture. One of my Facebook pictures. Looked like they photoshopped it and put Mac baby mama face onto my body on one of my Facebook pictures. I started off this video talking about AI catfish and how it looked like some of my pictures that they put Pinky face on my body or something. Mind you, I haven't spoken to them. But this is the channel message that my ancestors is giving me right now. And why can't I get off of Ancestry.com? Because my ancestors said we up in this bitch. Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain. What's the theme song for Pinky and the Brain? Let me get on YouTube. Because I'm about to crack a code in this bitch right now. Right here on live. Pinky and the Brain. This is how I be cracking shit. Because the bitch... Okay, how do this come on?
What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory mice. The teams have to slice. They're Pinky and the Brain. Brain, 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 brain. Before each night is done, their plan will be unfurled by the dawning of the sun. He'll take over the world. The Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the Brain. Their twilight campaign is easy to explain. To prove their mousy worth, they'll overthrow the earth. The Pinky and the Brain, 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 brain.
See, to do anything, they'll overthrow the earth. Anything, to do anything, they gotta come together. His main thing is just to take over the world. He don't care who he hurt. He don't care about what he fuck up, as long as he's in power and can take over the world. Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain. Elmira. See, Elmira, but even though Elmira is the character off of Pinky and the Brain, the little girl, I'm seeing the streets, Elmira. Something took place on the street, Elmira, and that's so funny, like off of Plymouth, Joy Road, West Chicago, all that type of shit. The Pinky and the Brain, the Pinky and the Brain. Okay. Somebody in trouble. Somebody is in trouble. Somebody in trouble. They did too much. Tried to take over the world. They tried to take over somebody's life. Like, speaking of Pinky and shit and Mac and all that type of shit, when I had first ended up seeing her or whatever, and she was like, I'm gonna make your life a living hell. Basically, because I guess I was fucking around with her baby daddy or whatever the case may be. She was like, I'm gonna make your life a living hell. She used to be torturing me. The girl used to be torturing me. The Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain. Taking over the world. I'm gonna make your life a living hell. Trying to destroy somebody. And you went too far. Somebody's getting fucked up right now. I'm hearing it. Somebody's getting fucked up in the way of wealth and health. Like health is wealth. Somebody's sick. Who's sick? Who's sick? Somebody fucked up. Somebody, I'm hearing blood pathogens. Blood pathogens. Blood pathogens. Blood pathogens. I used to have a class where I had OSHA. I used to have to go to OSHA and learn about blood pathogens and shit when I was doing CNA and stuff like that. Somebody, and they teach you how to dispose of needles into the red bin and shit so you don't get poked. And ooh, somebody getting fucked up. I'm hearing karma spinning the motherfucking block around this bitch. People getting knocked off left and right. They losing it. Health and wealth. I'm hearing money problems. I'm hearing HIV. I'm hearing all of this shit is because somebody wanted to do fucked up shit to somebody. Oh, hell no. I'm hearing a lot of shit right now, I swear. Because remember I said I went to the doctor, and when I went to the doctor and took my STD test and shit, the doctor called me back like, Miss Williams, you don't have HIV. You don't have herpes. And I'm like, of course I don't. Like, bitch, if you have, I'm not saying bitch to the doctor, but if you had to call me and told me anything otherwise, or that I had some fuckery like that, it's going to be a problem. And I just been saying like how I can't never use my insurance to go to the doctor and shit. Cause somebody else be using my insurance. Somebody got HIV. And I know good and goddamn well a bitch ain't take my shit and go to the doctor and then found out that you had some shit like that. Making it seem like I got that shit. Oh, hell no. I don't have that. I don't have that. And that's so funny because I just went to the OBGYN and got tested. Where I shared my portal results anyway. I don't got no type of STDs actually. But I went on January 15th. And I just got a letter in the mail that says what? That my insurance don't cover it. How don't my insurance cover a regular ass OBGYN appointment? My insurance most definitely covers it. However, somebody keeps using my fucking insurance, and if I keep going to the doctor and it states that I don't have HIV, but you, or whatever the case may be, but you going to the doctor and you do, but you using my identity, don't you know that causes a red flag? And when you have shit like HIV and stuff like that, you go into a database where doctors and shit, they can be able to tell. That's why it's a such thing as HIPAA. Everybody shouldn't know, but certain people who can go into the system, they know this shit. And I know this shit because I worked in the medical field for a very long time. That's why I'm picking up on OSHA and blood pathogens and HIPAA violations. Like, when I say I'm a millionaire, bitch, I'm about to sue you motherfuckers. And you can't go around just claiming that I got some shit that I don't fucking got. using my identity, stealing, I'm hearing frame you for shit that you didn't do. I'm hearing frame somebody for a murder and sex exploiting with these sex tapes and all this shit. So y'all are really trying to work together and make this shit seem real. And somebody got HIV. I'm here, Aaliyah, you dodged the bullet. You dodged the bullet. And for some reason, my mama used to watch The Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. Like you stupid motherfuckers. Thought that y'all was gonna do me like this? Oh, hell no. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell. No. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. This is what y'all was doing. This is what people was doing. Stealing people's insurance and identity and shit like that. I'm trying to find the letter. Because I said it was a letter from LabCorp. So I knew it was like of some blood work or something. But the letter, I was wondering what the letter was going to say. The letter was saying that they can't charge my insurance. But yes, you can. And I've been having a problem with my insurance. One is a genius, the other's insane. Yeah, y'all thought y'all was smart. You about to find out just how smart you not. You know, that's so crazy because when I first started talking to him or whatever, I used to be asking Mac, like, what you was in the Illuminati or something? What you, Illuminati or something? I used to be joking and asking him that because he gave me the vibes of being in some type of organization. I'm not going to say secret society, but some type of organization or group or something, or like motorcycle club or something. He just gave me those types of vibes. But I'm hearing some organization, something is... it goes down in the DM. It goes down in the DM. And I'm hearing off of Grand River. And if you know, like right now, I'm in between Schoolcraft and Grand River, right here off of Wyoming and shit. But I'm seeing, remember how they used to do the street races and shit up Grand River? And the motorcycle clubs and shit is right here, like off of Oakman. Is that Oakman? And stuff, and where they was doing the races, I'm hearing it goes down in the DM. It goes down like something was taking place over. Somebody got killed over there or something, like at the races or something, on some bikes, dirt bikes or something. I'm seeing like, okay, Grand River 96, Oakman, and all that area. You where the green building at the green store, you know, like where the streets, Grand River and like Clover Lawn and shit like that. And for some reason, I'm thinking of my friend LaShawn Belcher and his friend Ern. His best friend Ern used to have a house over there where it was like a group home house over there, like off of Clover Lawn. And my friend Alexandria and her friend Brandon, who got killed and shit too. As well as the pregnant girl. Oh, shit. The pregnant girl too. And they did, Alexandria was here. And they did that fake ass news article on Fox 2 News and shit. And all the Detroit police was involved. And they came up with this story and said that this pregnant girl had just randomly got shot up and killed and shit. Her family was from Colorado. I didn't know her personally, but she was my friend, Alexandria's friend. And I kept telling Alexandria, I said, this is some bullshit. And they killed this lady. She was 8 months pregnant. And I said, no, something is not right. This is organized crime with the police. I kept saying that shit. Then they took the story off of the Fox 2 News page. They took it down and then redid a whole nother news story. Mind you, I said her family was from Colorado. Her family didn't know what the fuck was going on, what was happening to her here. And I kept telling Alexandria, I said, the Detroit police lying. They lying. And, oh, hell no. Oh, hell motherfucking no. People about to see who really be behind setting people the fuck up. The police. The police. Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Ray. Somebody is related to a police officer who do all types of fucked up shit. And that's what I be saying. These police be threatening people too. If you don't do what the fuck they say, they be going around threatening people and shit like that. And they killing you. They killing motherfuckers. It's the police too. But somebody, and I just said these motherfuckers be working with the police. And they be doing all these meetups at that motherfucking tire shop off Livernois. Is that Livernois? Grand River Livernois? I'm sorry, I get loud and shit. I get to, when I get in my zone like this, I can feel it. I'm picking up on it. I'm picking up on it. And speaking of the pregnant girl and shit, when she had got killed and she died, and I kept saying this was a setup, it was organized crime and shit. And as I was saying that, they was staring at me. The way that the family was looking at me. Like, you ever seen somebody get killed, so you go to their family house, and usually the family be towed up from the floor up. They gotta turn on music, start cooking and eating and stuff, lighting up the mood and shit. These bitches was at this motherfucking house as if it was party time. And I'm not playing. I was in there looking around, and I was the one who didn't know her personally. I was in the house looking around like, what the fuck? Like, how is y'all this motherfucking happy and shit? Like, granted, when your family die, you ain't supposed to be all sad and depressed and everything like that, but you got a heart because you still human, so you do be a little bit sad and shit. You do drop a few tears and shit. These people was acting like it was a party. But that's what organized crime people do. They be ready. They already know that they about to get a dog ass insurance policy or some shit. So they don't be giving a fuck. They know it's about the money. Or what happens in the dark always come to the light. What I said the other day, I don't care how long it takes to get an op back. All this shit is coming to the light. Like, you can't just be killing people like that. And this lady, she was 8 months pregnant. I seen the pictures of her too after they had shot her and stuff. Her head was so fucking swole. And she had 2 kids, I believe, or 3 kids that was here already. They were young children. Oh no. Oh no. I'm hearing the police motorcycle club. I'm seeing Grand River Livernois. Like, I think that's called Oakman or Oakland. I can't think of the name of the street. But right there where they used to be having like the little races and shit at, and all that shit a few summers ago. And the police used to be down there like, oh, this is what the city's supposed to be like when the city really having fun. We even got the police down here organizing the street racing. No. Organized crime, covering up murders and deaths. And that's so funny because speaking of LaShawn and Earn having a house right down there and shit too, I put me and my cousin Naya, Tiffany, and all them, we pulled up down there and LaShawn was down there. That's the first time I had seen LaShawn in a feud. This is one of the last times I seen him, and it was one of the first times I seen him like in a minute. And it was at the races. And I seen him, and I got out the car. I gave him a hug and everything. We was having a good conversation over that. And then, boom, Mac and Pinky started calling me and shit. And I ended up getting into it with Pinky about my baby, and she hit my baby with the fucking hammer. Oh, no, bitch. Oh, no, I'm seeing this shit clear as day. Sean. The races. Somebody got killed at the races or something too. And it was police cover up. Oh no. Oh no. The Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain. I'm hearing Bonnie and Clyde. And I'm also hearing murder, suicide. Murder, suicide. Like somebody done got themselves in so much fucking trouble that they want to kill each other. Like murder, suicide. Like, baby, I shoot you, you shoot me. Are we gonna... Oh, no. And I ain't saying that this is what they doing, but this is the energy that I'm picking up on. And this is how I got to channel it. The pinky and the brain did so much to take over somebody and to try to cover up some shit. You didn't give a fuck who you hurt in between time. I'm hearing the DHS worker, pinky and the brain. I don't even know what the fuck the DHS worker got to do with none of this shit, but that's just popped up in my fucking head. All these bitches know each other is what I'm hearing. Like, oh God. I'm hearing the nail tech. I'm hearing the house you just moved out of. I said when I went into that house on Bennett, I was going to figure out some shit. I'm hearing they all know each other. They all know each other. Murder. Somebody hid a murder. Oh, shit. Gone. Have a good day. The pinky and the brain. Oh, baby, no. Somebody is in court too. What is this? I keep hearing murder, suicide, and murder. Somebody got murdered. Somebody was murdered, shot, and it was covered up by the police because these people know the police. And this is organized crime. They working together. They've paid off the police. I'm here. You're going to figure out exactly how all this shit come in together. Why the guns was stolen. I'm hearing all this shit about to come together. Alexandria, I'm hearing somebody is wiretapped. Oh God. Somebody been an informant. Oh, hell no. You know, I be picking up on my old friend group and shit. The people who I don't hang around and talk to no more. These motherfuckers, I'm seeing y'all faces right now. I already had somebody tell me that Tiffany was an informant. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Alexandria, I'm seeing a lot of motherfucking people faces right now. I'm hearing what goes around, come back around, my baby. What song is that? However, what goes around comes around. I'm hearing I know what you did last summer. I'm hearing what happens in the dark comes to the light. I'm hearing paranormal activity and you reap what you sow. I'm hearing bloody hands and blood money. Bloody hands and blood money. Like somebody thought that they was going to cover up a murder. And I'm hearing Cain, where is Abel? Like somebody did some fucked up shit to somebody who they was close to, like a cousin or a brother or some shit like that. Like you sabotaged your brother or something like that. I'm hearing brother, like Cain. Where the fuck is Abel? Oh no. Somebody is in like a psych ward too. I'm seeing like a mental hospital or something. You know how they do get the 72-hour evaluation or some shit like that. Excuse me, I got the hiccup. Somebody has did so much shit that they've literally driven themselves insane. But it's behind a murder. Like, you thought you got away. I'm hearing I almost got away with it. I almost got away with it. And I'm hearing Scooby-Doo, like, if it wasn't for those measly kids, like, basically they would have got away with this shit. I'm hearing, like, if it wasn't for you, Aaliyah, we would have got away with this shit. Oh, no, you ain't pinning shit up on me, motherfuckers. No. But I'm seeing this shit. And something got to do with the races, street racing, car racing, and some shit like that. I'm seeing Chargers, like Chargers, the car, Dodge Chargers. I'm hearing motorcycle clubs and car clubs. You know how you have car clubs? Something happened at the races when the races was real big and shit in the city on Grand River, right here at this, like, Oak, I think that's called Oakman, where the green building is at. You got the island that divides the street right there, and do that little loop around, and it's 96 right there. And how they used to be doing the street races right there. Remember they did that video in the summer? They had their semi-truck tipping on fofos. That's so funny to me, but no, for real. In the motorcycle clubs and the cars, they would go and spin around and do them donuts and shit in the middle of Grand River. Something happened. Somebody got killed right there. Somebody got killed right there. And oh no. This particular night that I'm visualizing right now, I had went to the races with my cousin Naya. Tiffany was here. McKenya was here. Jalen and Beyonce and them was down there. This went before Brittany, their sister Brittany, before her husband had died. All of them was down there. I happened to be seeing everybody this particular night. I seen LaShawn. And then I ended up getting into it with Mac. Then this is when I had the whole thing with Pinky that had broke out, where I said she hit my baby with the hammer and shit. We had to end up calling the police and all this shit. Something up in there. That little area right there, something is not going right off this little Grand River strip right here. It's like I'm hearing motorcycle club, car club, police, secret society, hidden murders. Hidden murder is what I'm hearing. And it's covered up because it's organized crime with the police. Like these bitches, they related to the police. And the police trying to cover their tracks and protect their family is why somebody's death is not resolved. It's not solved because of the police. And a motorcycle club or some shit. And how I got all that from staring at this picture of the pinky and the brain, I'll never know. But it's how my ancestors is coming through me right now. The pinky and the brain. The pinky and the brain. Somebody covered up a murder. Somebody covered up a murder. And it took insurance money. It's like somebody caused a murder, covered up a murder or something, and stole insurance money behind the murder, or the person who got murdered. Or maybe somebody knew that their brother had a large insurance policy. So I'm hearing murder for hire. Like somebody knew that their brother had a large insurance policy, so they knocked him off. And I'm thinking about my daddy. But anyway, somebody's brother knew that they had a large amount of money that they were coming into and that they left to somebody or something like that. So they had their brother killed by the police or something. Like I'm seeing the police go up in somebody's house. You know how I'm seeing the police run up in somebody's shit as if they had the right to do so, like they had a search warrant or something. But they didn't, is what I'm saying. but they ran up in this person's house like this and killed them. I'm seeing something like that. So I don't know, somebody got ran up on unexpectedly is what I'm trying to say, but by the police though, for no reason. Like, this person was not getting raided, but I'm hearing they tried to cover it up like as if it was a raid or something, or as if they had a search warrant, but they really didn't. And this is how it became organized crime, because they were wrong and they actually killed somebody. But I'm hearing it was for insurance money. I'm hearing $350,000. That ain't even a lot of money. I mean, it is, but it's not to do something like this to somebody. I'm seeing like execution style is what I'm seeing. Like, this person had no chance to protect themselves, no warning, no nothing. Like, they had no reason to be getting raided per se. Even if they did, probably sold a little drugs or something. They had no reason to be getting raided. I'm hearing Ford Motor Company. Ford is what I'm hearing. Ford. What the fuck Ford got to do with this? Somebody work at Ford Motor Company. But what do that do? What do that have to do with anything, ancestors? I don't know, but whoever watched this video, somebody's going to be able to use that information or something. That's how the universe works. I don't know what I'm picking up on, but it's the vision that I'm getting, so I got to talk about it. Somebody worked at Ford. Maybe somebody's brother worked at Ford and he got killed by the police. Like, the police need to be sued behind this murder. Sue this murder plot. What the fuck? I don't even know nobody who work at Ford but Tobias. And for what I know, Tobias is doing fine. His family is fine. His brothers is fine. So I don't know why. Somebody worked at Ford. I don't know. Maybe somebody out here worked at Ford, or your brother or somebody worked at Ford and so they got killed by the police or some shit like that. Something about the resurface is what I'm hearing. What goes around comes back around. My baby. I think that's what that song says. But anyway, I'm hearing that part. What goes around comes back around. It's the police. Somebody works at Ford, works there or worked there. Or somebody who works at Ford is affiliated with the police. I don't know what the police and Ford got to do with each other. Police drive Ford trucks, so here in the city, at least, ain't them Ford Explorers? The police cars is Ford Explorers, I think. It's something with somebody who worked at Ford, though, or something with Ford and the police, or something. I don't know. I can't put it together right now. But Ford and the police, and the pinky and the brain, and somebody's brother got killed. Murder for hire, though. It was murder for hire. Like, this person paid the police to do this. It's a crooked official that goes around killing people is what the fuck I'm trying to say. But they cover it up with their job. Well, what the fuck that got to do with Ford, though? I don't know. I'm hearing somebody is the scapegoat and they don't even know it. Like, something got to do with Ford. And this, I just cleared out my, took the pinky and the brain off. You see this say killed in a shooting? I'm saying something is about the police. and killing people. Ford. But I'm hearing Ford Motor Company. Like my ancestors keep saying Ford Motor Company. And I hope ain't nothing about to happen to Tobias. Like, I pray for him. And I'm not saying like that. And if it... I'm getting upset now. I don't usually get where I can't figure something out. Somebody got ran up on, though. Maybe somebody worked for Ford and because I said they killed their brother or something behind insurance money. So maybe somebody worked at Ford and they had like a $350,000 life insurance policy through like Ford or something, or like a 401k or something left in Ford or somewhere that they worked, like a plant. They had saved up money like 401ks and insurance and shit like that. They got killed for this or something, for whatever. I'm hearing $350,000. I keep hearing that. So I'm hearing what goes around comes back around, my baby. But I'm seeing like a man was killed. Like, maybe he was set up by his wife or baby mama or some shit. Like, my baby, like, bitch, I loved you. I cared about you. You did this to me for $350,000. You set me up. Murder for hire. What goes around? You was my baby. My baby. I hope Tobias ain't dealing with no bitch who trying to set him up for no murder for hire for some money or nothing like that. I wouldn't know because I haven't talked to him in a minute and I don't know if he talking to a bitch or not. But I'm hearing that. But this already took place because I can feel the sad energy. Like somebody got killed this way already. So maybe this is like somebody trying to repeat the same crime that they did already. I'm hearing this is how we do. Like, we do this shit. I'm here. I really know this shit. I'm the realest baby and the illest baby. Yeah, like this ain't new to us. We ain't new to this. We true to this type of shit. This is organized crime for real. And we never get busted. We never get taken down. I'm hearing real cocky police officers and shit. Like, we don't never get caught. We do this shit. So they trying to do it again to somebody else. And when I say the police, I'm not necessarily just saying Detroit police because I'm from Detroit. This could be taking place anywhere. But I am channeling Ford Motor Company that's here, right here in Detroit. And the Detroit police. And I'm seeing Grand River, Livernois, between like Wyoming and Livernois and shit, where the street races and shit used to be. I'm seeing that area as if the police go and meet up in this area somewhere and set people up for failure or some shit. Or maybe have the meetings to talk about this shit. And I keep saying tire shop, tire shop, tire shop. And I'm getting mad. And speaking of Grand River and Livernois, I'm seeing the Goodyear. I'm seeing the tire shop that I usually go to that is, I think, off of Oakland and Grand River, or Oakland, or whatever that street is called. The tire shop that's right there off of 96, that's the tire shop that I go to. That's like right across from Charity Motors and shit. It's some bullshit that goes on in that area. And that's right down the street. I'm right here at Schoolcraft in Grand River, Wyoming and shit. This area, but I always say it, that's why I don't feel comfortable over here. This area makes me fucking sick. I say it all the time. I love my brother. But I hate coming to this bitch. Because this whole fucking area makes me sick. And for some reason, I just feel like crying right now because it's really people who got killed behind this shit. Like, innocent ass people that I'm channeling, I am picking up on their energy as innocent ass people out here, good family men. Like, I'm seeing two dark-skinned guys. I'm seeing two dark-skinned, handsome young fellas that have been murdered by the hands of these officers. And it's something that it's like they related or something. I don't know how, though. I don't know if they brothers, they cousins or something. But they both have been killed behind their insurance money or 401ks or something. And somebody used to work at Ford. And the other one used to work somewhere else. I'm seeing like a plant or something. I don't know, FedEx, UPS, Amazon or somewhere that deliver packages. Somebody worked as like a package deliverer or something for a big company like that, and then somebody worked at Ford, and these two people were related or something, brothers, cousins or something. They both dark skinned, and they both been killed behind the same organized crime, like for money though, insurance money or some shit like that. And it's like I can feel both of their energy or something. But I just don't know nobody who worked at Ford. And the only person I know who works for like UPS I could think of like that is my friend LaShawn, who I haven't spoke to in years. But I'm picking up on this energy of these two people being related or something. And they both been killed or murdered or ended up dying behind this money and these police or some shit. But I don't know who these people are, but I'm picking up on the energy. So maybe somebody will end up watching this video or something, and they will be able to know who these people are or something like that. But it's the police. And this bitch, this Pinky in the Brain bitch. I'm hearing bitches setting up niggas. What goes around comes back around. My baby. And like these niggas, they really love these particular females. I'm hearing Dolph, speaking of dark skinned niggas and shit, it be the same bitch that says she love you, she'll set you up. It's like that, like you was set up by your wife or your girlfriend, baby mama or some shit, somebody who you really loved and shit like that. They paid the police to set you up for insurance money to come and make it look like a raid or something, or as if they had a search warrant or something, a reason for them to validate the reason that they had to shoot you, is what I'm picking up on. Same bitch that says she love you, she'll set you up. Supposed to be chasing money, but you chasing bitches. Real niggas don't. Listen, just back and listen. Stack that paper up and then we made boss moves. She like to argue, so I sent that bitch to law school. Like, and they were bosses. These two guys who I'm channeling, like they had a decent amount of money. Again, one for UPS, one worked for Ford. So, you know, those are considered to be, you know, decent jobs or whatever. They pay decent money. Set up by their baby mamas and wives. Paid the officers to take them out of here. I'm hearing this is a family business. That's probably why these two people are related, because this is a family business. Cain, where is Abel? Let me click on this thing that say killed in the shooting. Because this is a dark-skinned boy. Popular rapper killed in Mother's Day shooting. Rapper LGP Quay was shot and killed on Sunday at the age of 30. And see, these people, they was like in their 30s or something. They like around my age, like 30, between 30 and 35. They was taken out at a young age. Okay, let me read this. Philadelphia rapper killed in a shooting. The Philadelphia musician born, I don't know if it is Quadir, Johnson died after being shot during a robbery attempt in the city of Juanita Park neighborhood just before 5 p.m. on Mother's Day, according to the Philadelphia Police Department. See, police said the situation was a robbery gone wrong, ending in one of the robbers shooting LGP Quay in the chest. Authorities have yet to make an arrest in any connection to the shooting. A $20,000 reward is being offered by the Philadelphia police for information leading to an arrest and a conviction. Didn't I just say it's something with the police though? And I said the police be a part of the shit. They be the ones who be getting paid to do the hits and shit. I ain't saying that that's what happened in this situation, but it's just so ironic that this happened to pop up on my screen. The police killed somebody who I'm talking about. I ain't talking about this Philadelphia rapper or the Philadelphia Police Department. I'm talking about the Detroit Police Department. And it's so crazy that this person's last name is Johnson. Is it a off... It's so crazy that his last name is Johnson because I said it's something with the last name Johnson. Like these Johnsons, I said it's a family business. It's a family business. The last name Johnson. It's a family business. Hitmen, Johnsons. It must be somebody with the last name Johnson where their family is into putting hits out on people or some shit like that. Maybe they like a secret society club, motorcycle club or something. They are the ones who's contacted to do the hits or something. Like they would be the ones that the mob call to do the hits. The Johnson family or something. I'm hearing, and they do hits for insurance. And not all hits are just shooting people. It's dropping shit in your food and causing you to have car accidents or taking you out on trips and then you never come back and shit. Like Shanquella Robinson or some shit like that. The Philadelphia musician Quadir. Somebody's name is Quadir. Somebody's name is Johnson because this man's name is spelled Quidere. And only thing I can come up with is Quadir or Kydir, and that don't kind of make sense. I don't know. Johnson. It's the last name Johnson. Family business, organized crime, murder for hire. LGP Qua was best known for socially conscious lyrics in his music, helping him stand out in the Philadelphia rap scene known for violent rhymes. He often spoke about gun violence and promoted positivity in the city. The rapper, who was said to be an anti-violence activist, carried the moniker Voice of the Youth. Philadelphia rap legend Meek Mill took to his social media Sunday to share a tribute to LGP Qua and since expired Instagram story. See, I'm hearing it be the ones closest to you that do you bad. And then they say Meek Mill, and it's making me think of, what's the rapper name? My mama said I got death on me. The reason why I got this vest on me. See, these motherfuckers, they needed a vest. It's the police. My mama said I got death on me. What's his name? The reason, Dex Osama. You know how they got that video where they do the contribution to Dex Osama and they was saying like how Meek Mill was inviting him out. I'm hearing sacrifice is what I'm hearing. said I got death on. The reason why I got this vest on. Even Dex Osama was shot. This say that the police don't have nobody, but it's a $20,000 reward being offered by the Philadelphia police. Not his family, but by the police. Who probably did the shit anyway. Like the fuck I'm saying. You see how I be channeling shit and the universe will just throw some shit on your fucking timeline? Anyway, rest in peace to this rapper who was just killed at the age of 30. But I'm channeling some other people from my city, from the city of Detroit, who was killed in their 30s or something. Somebody was killed at like the age of 28, 29, 30, and somebody like 31, 32, 33. They were young, and they were in there between, like, I'm going to say between 25 and 35. I'm going to give it that much of it. It's not even 25, though. Like, I'm going to say between 27 and 32. Somebody was killed. And these two people know each other. They both dark-skinned and two. It's like, it's something about being killed at the age of 32. When they see that you got good potential, they don't want you to make it into your 30s for some reason. I've noticed this. That's why I said people kept telling me I needed to be dead by the age of 32. Just like my mama died at the age of 32. But now I'm about to be 35. It's something about certain people. They don't want them to get to a certain age level or up in rank. Somebody worked at Ford. Somebody worked at UPS. Somebody is a rapper. And they were killed by the police. But they were paid, the police were paid to kill these people. I'm hearing some by government officials paid the police to kill these people. And some was paid by people, baby mamas and wives and shit. It be the ones closest to you that'll do you bad. And same bitch that says she love you, she'll set you up. And the last name Johnson is relevant to this. And for some reason I'm hearing Chicago PD. Chicago PD. I don't know if nobody live in Chicago or some shit like this. I'm hearing the sex trafficking and the organ rings. This is why people are becoming, this is why these people are killed too. This is why they were paid to kill them anyway, because of their 401ks or something, and as well as something to do with like their organs or something, or their blood type or something like that. That's why they're young black men. And I'm seeing the movie Get Out, which is, if you watch my videos, you know I've been channeling that for like the last month or so. The police said the situation was a robbery gone wrong. But then I just say I was channeling like the police was paid to go and look like they had a search warrant to search somebody or raid somebody's house. And this is how they ended up killing one of the people. I'm hearing the Ford worker. Now, the UPS worker, I don't know. For some reason, I keep seeing the races. Somebody goes to the races. I said Dodge Charger, too. Somebody got a Charger. Maybe somebody who drive a Dodge Charger. Maybe the police who... I'm seeing a female cop who's an officer. Female officer who probably drives okay, I can't get it out. There's a female officer or somebody who drives a Dodge Charger who's pulling the trigger behind these hits and stuff too. I'm hearing a female hitman as well as the police. And somebody drives a Dodge Charger, and I'm still seeing the racist. Or maybe a female hit woman is related to the police and she drives a Dodge Charger or some shit like that, or she got paid and like after she killed this person she got a Dodge Charger. The fuck do Dodge Chargers got to do with this? And I'm channeling Ford. However, this bitch, these setup bitches, they drive Dodge Chargers. Oh, hell no. My phone just died, and I don't know how. I had it charging on my laptop. Maybe my laptop wasn't powerful enough, but my laptop is fully charged, so I don't even understand.